welcome back.
Welcome back.
Banjo
When we
Kazooie.
last left our heroes, they were stranded in a corner of a swamp.
Whatever will they do? Oh yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them can fly.
Forgot.
But yeah, I said in an earlier episode that not a whole lot of modern games have really good soundtracks, and I was thinking,
It's a
well,
shame.
actually the Halo 3 soundtrack's really good. So is the original Halo soundtrack is also good. The soundtrack to Oblivion as well as Skyrim is pretty good.
What's up, dude?
Hoi-ya! These are always as far as possible away from the swamp.
Do I have enough time to get over to where I needed to go from over here?
I don't know.
Oh, there's boots on top of him.
Ah.
I'm such a nub.
Man, remember when iCarly completely confused what noob is?
Did iCarly invent the word nub?
Yeah.
Or did they just use that word?
I don't know, but it feels like they
They
made
just
it up.
misunderstood noob.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did feel like that.
Because, like, noob is a word that started becoming very common in common parlance, but then, like, iCarly started calling people nubs, and then, like, a whole generation was misinformed on a word.
That's true.
Can you do it differently?
Yes.
Can you do it better?
Do it the same, but better.
Exactly. What is that a reference to?
Bop it. Twist it.
Oh,
Pull
yeah.
it. Bop
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Flick it. Pass it. Bow, 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 bow.
I like that game.
Me too. Hey, you win. Not.
That, and then, because we used to hang out all the time at our church thing, and, like, they had one of those, and they had Mario Kart. And they also had they had the Hatcher game.
Billy Hatcher and
Billy
the giant
Hatcher.
egg.
Yeah, which all three were fun experiences, but... Oh, and they also had Monkey Ball.
Oh, I love Monkey Ball.
Monkey Ball's great.
Tis.
But yeah, they, it's really good at the Mario Karts. Not so much anymore.
I have always actually been pretty good at Mario Karts.
Oh, Dragonfly.
This is actually really stressful because I know I'm not going to have enough to make it to all these.
I'm gonna give it the good old college try, though.
I did it! Ow!
You also have the invincible feathers. Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that. Who uses those?
Losers.
Noobs. It's a handicap.
Hey, look, Jinjo. Didn't you say they were like? What were you saying? It actually sounded like they said.
Zidjo.
And I was like, don't they say Jinjo? And you're like, oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, that would make sense considering they're called Jinjos. But nah, they say Zidjo.
Yep. But yeah, in Nuts and Bolts you can meet the Jinjo King. I remember that distinctively. You know, going from a 2D game going to a 3D game must be a big shift, which is why all these old games are important, because they represented that jump. Like a lot of people, like Aaron hates Ocarina of Time. I don't think he hates it. He just doesn't think it's as good as people think it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think he's wrong, but
I think it's pretty great. But I do understand what he's saying.
yeah.
But in his whole rant video, he is comparing it to a different game.
Yeah.
The whole time, everything's a comparison.
Yeah, he's comparing it to later games.
Yeah.
And Ocarina of Time laid the groundwork for interesting games like you can't do that.
Lame.
You can do that if you're a little crocodile, but you're not
That's
a little crocodile. But anyway, for like Majora's Mask, which I believe, except for a link between worlds and a Link to the Past, they've never really done a sequel kind of thing.
True.
Like they did with Majora's Mask, which I've heard from a semi-reliable source that they're gonna do that with Breath of the Wild. So they're gonna do another game in the same engine.
That's cool.
Which is good because then we can finally start having more than one Zelda game on a platform other than like the DS.
Exactly.
And I love the DS ones, but I want more on the other platforms. The quote-unquote real platforms.
No. Okay, which way should I go first?
Yeah, might as well do this one before you go and see Mumbo. You have to smash that
Isn't
first.
it easier to do this with the crocodile?
It might be. I don't know. I did it without the crocodile, so.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Did you not?
No, I did.
Ah.
What do you take me for?
I don't know. Some kind of savant, I think.
I was like, I need to change the anger. I'm gonna fall and die.
Yep.
Yo-huh.
Aren't you the best banjo player in the world? Like, isn't that canon?
Yes.
Just like I'm the best Dark Souls player that's ever lived.
That's totally why I keep making little slip-ups.
You're trying to make it look,
Like I'm just like anybody else.
yeah.
Yeah. Just
mean-
like you with Dark Souls, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I didn't mess up, then people would get discouraged, and you can't do that.
Yeah, I've done speedruns of this game.
Have not.
Sure have. It just took like 2 days.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Not of consecutive gameplay.
You know, the thing with speedruns that I wish that there were 2 calibers of speedrun. Go around the back of this place. I wish...
On the back. I want to go to the top.
Okay. But the reason why I want 2
Why?
calibers is because basically speedrunning... Because there's a skull back there. See?
Yes.
I saw it earlier. Anyway, because by and large, basically, the fastest people in speedrunning, the speedrunning communities, are basically the people who figure out how to break the game in a certain way to make it go faster. I think there should also be regular spinning running where they just use the normal mechanics of a game and see how fast they can beat it that way.
Right, yeah.
But there's not that. At least that I know of, there's no, like, not breaking the game tier of
That's too bad, because they usually do it.
speedrunning.
They usually do break the game.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm not saying,
What
like,
the
break the
heck?
game as far as, like, if you figure out a way to kind of, like, do
There.
infinite sprint or something like that. That's fine. I'm talking about, like, oh, yeah, I pressed 3 or 4 buttons in quick succession. I opened up a menu, and then I pushed 2 buttons, and I won the game. I put the ending cutscene. There's a skull behind him.
Who's that?
I love that noise. It's probably one of my favorite all-time noises. Ekum bokum.
Can I go through the stuff?
Yeah, you can go through that little thing there.
But can I go in the swamp?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you're immune to swamp.
I am immune to swamp.
But you need to go talk to the big gator.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause-
That's why.
And then you go inside the big gator, I think?
Sploosh.
Yeah. Now that you're a gator, the
course.
swamp... What was the name of that show? There was a swamp something? Swamp? It was on...
Shrek?
No, no. Get out of... Don't get...
Ah, swamp. Okay. I just totally just crawled right in your nose, dude.
Yep. That's why it's so
sorry,
green
not
in here.
sorry.
Anyway, what is that noise? It's weird.
Gas
And it-
leak, probably.
That's suboptimal. Nobody... You got a light?
Yeah.
It's like that one scene in that movie you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. Zoolander, for sure.
What was I talking about? Shoot.
Don't even remember.
Oh yeah, the swamp people or swamp.
yeah.
Yeah. One of they canceled a part of the show because there was 2 brothers, which were probably the best part of the whole show. Because they were both really like old Louisianan boys, like old fellas, and one of them died. I think from like a heart attack or something. You got to eat all the yummy nums. But yeah, so they. But I think that show's no longer on
We're out of
History
shows.
Channel.
Really?
Yeah, it was on History Channel. I didn't really care for many of the shows that were on History Channel that weren't actually just like a history. Like American Pickers is fine, I guess. Pawn Stars gave us the gem of trolling people to get Battletoads.
Yep.
But other than that, I really don't care for that stuff because I really like the history.
Is Deadliest Catch on History Channel?
Yeah, it was.
That's stupid.
Yep.
That is not to do with history.
Yeah, they also had Iceberg Truckers on there.
Eep. I was doing well until right now.
Come to think of it, History Channel was missing something very important. The history of video games.
That's true.
Which actually
G4 had that back when G4 existed. Remember G4?
Yeah, I do. They actually, the members from G4 that pretty sure one of them was Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley is with Rooster Teeth
Really?
and has been for years, and she does a show on that. Like, no, those are bad.
Oh, those are bad? I thought
Yeah.
they were
No,
yellow, so therefore good.
No, the yellow num-nums are the good ones.
No.
But anyway, yeah, he doesn't like the snakies. But yeah, she's on that, and she's one of the hosts of there was a show called The Patch, which did like a bunch of local current gaming news and stuff, like podcast style.
Mm-hmm.
They're currently like reworking the show, so it's down. But she is a big part of the Know, which basically anytime gaming or nerd-related news comes out, they do like a 5 or 10 minute video on it.
That's super cool, because yeah, I used to watch her on, what was that show called?
Attack of the Show.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Crazy.
That's makes you feel old if you're a
it
gamer.
does.
I mean, I'm not an old gamer. I'm only like 21.
No.
But I feel like I've been in gaming for a long, long time. I've been since I was like 12.
Ah! Exact tie! Yeah!
Dang it. He's gonna bite you. You can't avoid him biting you.
Wait, so I didn't win?
No.
What do I do?
You have to do it again.
But he's biting me.
No, he'll only bite you that one time. And then you talk to him again,
Oh,
and then you can do the
okay.
challenge again. But, yeah. I really, GameStop actually does this, has a loop of stuff they do on their TVs behind the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And, they have Achievement Hunters videos in part of those loops, like their announcement videos, like the most anticipated game or whatever, which is a completely nonsensical thing to think about.
Yeah.
Because especially if you're into PC gaming, the amount of games that are out there, you just can't talk about the most anticipated. And over the last couple of years, the most anticipated games have been pretty bung. So I think, like a lot of people in the gaming scene, we're just becoming cynical. We're
Yeah.
just not getting excited about video games anymore.
I think it's very true.
Like, a lot of people were burned by Fallout 4, and they'd been waiting for that game for forever. And, I mean, the game feels good, but it's just a letdown. But anyway, at least I've gotten really kind of... I don't get excited for video games very much. I am very excited for Breath of the Wilds, which
Is out.
and I can't play.
Yeah. Ah, again.
Yeah, this time it'll switch the top, tells you what's good.
Oh, it switches?
Yeah.
Dang, man. Yeah, I should probably be reading these tips.
Yeah, now eat the yellows. Yeah, he doesn't like the... I recently did this one, so...
Excuses.
Well, get the yellow. No, the yellow's bad.
Oh, what?
It's see the thing bouncing at the top?
It wasn't obvious that it changed.
Yeah, now the yellows are good. Now you've lost this one. He's gonna bite you again.
Nah, I'll win.
I believe in you. I believe in you in exactly the amount that, not at all. Not at all. I believe you as much as I believe in the larger gaming industry as a whole.
So
That's
a lot.
No.
Come on, I grabbed that when it was still red up there.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that you did that earlier.
Fine, let's start over then.
I wish I had a way to record actual Nintendo 64. They do have... Elgato does have... He's gonna bite you.
Nope.
He's gonna chance you. You can't not get
Screw
beat.
you.
But yeah, they do have recording session stuff for old titles. But anyway, I think you should do this challenge next time.
Alright, fine. Next time.